Welcome viewers, or welcome back to anyone that's subscribed. In a little bit of traffic at the moment. Looks like that's not flowing too bad, so hopefully we don't get held up. But thought I'd share a little story moment, a thing that happened this week. I thought I'll tell you a little story. Now, a little bit of background to this story. Did he just go through in a red? I don't know. I've been to this place before that I'm going to tell you about, but I haven't been there for maybe about a year. And every time you go there, it's absolutely nothing to be there for half the day. You know, there's turtle speed. Like, turtle speed's like here. And then there's sloth speed. And then there's this place, like down here, all the way down here. They just don't give a fuck. So, anyway, I'm like, I just want to get in and get out. It's, again, as per usual, partial loads. If I had a full load going there, then I'd still care. I'd want to get out of there. But I'd be like, well, it will take a little bit longer because it's, you know, a full load. Anyway, partial load. It was 6 ton, 3 packs. Each pack was 2 ton each, and they were all the same product. So I'm thinking, it's only 3 lifts with the crane. It's not going to take you too long. Yeah, right. So anyway, this is a Monday morning. I pulled up Sunday night, and I'm like, it wasn't even anything like this where it was cloudy and all that. It was a fucking perfect day. Right. My booking time is 7 a.m. I got up at 5:45. Yep, clear skies. I'm not going in there and untarping inside. Again, it's not just about being slow, but this place, they're like, oh, you're not allowed on top of your trailer. You can't do anything on top of your trailer. You need to do it from the ground. So you need to untarp your trailer. I'm not sure if you can see in my window there, but yeah, get your whole tarp on. You've got to undo all your ropes from the sides, which you do anyway, but then you've got to drag it off onto the ground, hope that none of the clips or buckles or fucking straps or nothing fucking catch on your tarp and rip a fucking hole in it, and then you've got to roll it up on the fucking ground. What do you do when you got to retarp? Oh, well, that's a fucking another drama. But anyway, I was like, if I can not do that here, even better. So I'm out the front at 5:45 in the morning, fucking undoing my ropes, fucking rolling the tarp up on top of the trailer. I'm doing it outside. That way you can't tell me you can't do it. Anyway, done that. Drive in, park in the driveway, and I walk over into the little, like, security guard house, fucking sign in bloody office thing. And she's like, oh, you're a little bit early. Do you have a booking number? I said, nah, I've got a booking. I don't know what number it is because who I'm subbing out to, they booked it in. They booked in the time slot. So there is a booking number. I don't know what it is, but 7 a.m, here's the paperwork. And she said, oh, we'll be able to work it out. And anyway, yeah, she says, oh, you're a bit early. I said, oh, well, if I get in early, hopefully I'll get out early. You know, that's the theory of thoughts with this one. Come on, mate, please do something. Anyway, she says, can you just sign in? Now, every time I've ever been to this place where you go and talk to the lady in the office thing, you're talking through a window. there's a little tiny desk with like a book. You just write your name, your company number, your company name, fucking your phone number, all that sort of stuff, just in a book. In their wisdom, they've gone and bought themselves a fucking tablet. She just slides this thing out the window and she says, can you just sign in or log in or whatever? Yeah, okay. Now this took me back to the whole, I won't say the C word because I've said that before in other videos, and it seems it gets flagged and then it comes up with little things about, like down the bottom, you know, for medical fucking things, you know, information. And but through the worldwide pandemic times, you know the word I'm talking about, everywhere started bringing out these fucking sign-in things. And anyway, could be just coincidental, but whenever I signed in on one of them things, you put your phone number in there, it was the next day for the whole, like for the next week, I'd be getting phone calls from telemarketers trying to sell me things. Now, any telemarketer can ring any phone number, they can ring me, but they're not going to know who it is. Like I said, call me a conspiracy theorist, if you like. Call me a nutcase. But it was just very, very, very coincidental that I would never get any phone calls, and then you go and do one of them, you put your phone number in, your name, your date of birth, your license number, your address, all that sort of stuff, and then you get phone calls and they know who you are. There you go. So I was like, fuck, I hate doing these stupid things. I'll write my name in a book, but righto. So anyway, I just click sign in, and it opens up the camera, and it's just facing up at the fucking roof because she just slid it out on the table. And I tilted up, and I was like, holy fuck, is that what I fucking look like? I don't go and look at myself in the mirror. I don't take selfies. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, righto. Anyway, it comes up a little notification. It says, face not recognised, input details. And hang on a minute. I don't like the look of this at all. Does that mean next time I go there, I just face this thing at me, and then it recognises my face, and then it will be like, oh, yep, that's Shane, and here's his phone number, here's his address, his licence details, here's all his information. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Anyway, fair enough. Okay, you want me to sign in, name, company name, phone number. And this whole time I'm thinking about what I've just said to you, and I'm like, do I want to get fucking calls about increasing my stock portfolio and pyramid schemes and fucking investment properties in fucking Vanuatu? Like, do I want phone calls about all that sort of thing? No! If I wanted to do all that, I'd be ringing you guys. I don't want you ringing me while I'm fucking doing work. So I put a fake phone number in there, which I did through the whole fucking, when I started getting phone calls, like, if I went to a place, it'd be like, they say, oh, you need to scan in with your phone. Have you scanned the QR code? No, I don't use QR codes on my phone. Give me your fucking pad and a fucking pen. I don't care if someone sneezed and coughed all over it. I'll still use your little pen. Write my details in your book. That was what I did. I don't use QR codes. Anyway, I was like, nah, put in a phone number, just change my last number. And there you go, bro. Thanks for waving. Is this guy going to come out? I think he's trying to come out. Oh, yeah, old mate in front of me's letting him out. Yeah, so I'll just change the last digit of my phone number so I don't get these phone calls. Anyway, she gets on a two-way and she goes, yeah, copy, Shed. Yeah. And then it's like, yeah, Shed here. She's like, oh, I've got someone for, I can't remember what it was. Like door 3, you know, they're bringing this and this and this in. Is he right to come in? No, we're not ready for him yet. We'll let you know. Of course you're not ready yet. She says, oh, look, just go and wait in your truck. Go and wait in the, you're parked in the driveway, aren't you? I said, yeah, I'm parked in the driveway. She said, yeah, just go and wait in your truck. We'll give you a call when you're ready. Or when they're ready. I said, oh, what channel are you on? Like, I'll get on me two-way. She says, no, you've just signed in. I'll just go through and get your details. I'll ring your phone number. And I was like, shit! I thought I was fucking breaking the system. I thought I'd found a loophole. And it backfired on me. And I was like, I'm going to have to tell her the truth here. And I said, yeah, about that, I put a different phone number in there. And she just sort of looked at me. She didn't know what to say. She's like, what'd you do that for? I said, well, look, every time I sign in on one of these bloody iPads, I get fucking spam phone calls. It's because you put your details in. I don't want to say it's happening, but someone, you know, they've obviously got in here somehow, hacked into your little system. Probably not just you, it's whoever uses that program. It's probably 1,000 companies across Australia that use the same program, log in and all that. And I said, every time I use it, I get fucking non-stop phone calls, fake phone calls, spam. And she says, oh, well, you need to put your phone number in there. And I said, well, I'll write it down for you, because if you ring that phone number that's on that, you're not going to get me. Like, I'm not going to answer, because I don't know who phone number that is. And she said, oh, okay, just write it down for me. Anyway, go back out to the truck. 6:15 at this point, 6:15. My booking time's 7 o'clock. 6:45, I get a phone call. Hi, is this Shane? I said, yeah, speaking. She said, yeah, you're right to go in, you know, fucking door 3, fucking bay, fucking 12, or whatever it was, you know, like fucking go to this dock, go and get unloaded, go in, fucking sweet. The bloke inside goes, oh, you're already untarped. I said, yeah, mate, yeah, I want to get in and get out. I want to get going. I've got places to be. I've got more than one drop on this fucking piece of shit. And he goes, oh, okay, yeah, we won't be too long. So anyway, I undo my straps. And I tell him, like, I've given him the paperwork. Anyway, I said, there's only 3 packs. Those 2 on that side, 1 on that side. So the stuff in the middle, staying on there. It's clearly visible that it's different product. They've all got tags on it. They're all labeled. I said, just them 2 and that one. It's all the same product. Easy deal. And I went and stood off just in like a little corner. Anyway, he says, have you got everything you need out of your truck? And I said, mate, you're fucking kidding, aren't you? He's like, no, well, have you got anything you need? I said, you're not going to send me to the lunchroom. He said, yeah, you need to go and sit in the lunchroom. That's, you know, that's our rule. I was like, fuck's sake. And I'm getting the shits at this point, because they do this every fucking time. They send you to the lunchroom that's 150 fucking metres away. I'm not crying about the walk. I could probably do a bit more walking to lose a bit of the pudge around me fucking midsection. But you got to go and sit off in the lunchroom, and you don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're talking about watching AFL. They're talking about what they did in the weekend, what they're doing next weekend. He goes for half-hour shit. Mate, it's 3 fucking lifts on the crane, all the same fucking product. It's already labelled for you. It'll take 10 minutes. Anyway, I walk into the lunchroom. He comes to get me. An hour and a half later. An hour and a fucking half later to do 3 fucking lifts with the crane. I'm like, I fucking hate this fucking place. I fucking hate going to that place. It's just a waste of your time. I don't get paid to fucking sit there in the lunchroom fucking watching TikToks. Anyway, I'm like, thanks, mate. I would have liked to be over the other side of fucking town by now, but thanks. Anyway, then he started having a short. I mean, he's not a bad guy, but look, just whatever their processes are there, it's just fucking stupid, you know, like, it just takes way too fucking long. Anyway, I was like, yeah, I've got to fucking tell you about that, you know, like, oh. So anyway, I drive out, go out, park up back in the driveway and head back into the office to give them the paperwork to say, so they've signed to say that they've unloaded me, all the product was there, all that sort of stuff. She gives me another thing. She says, oh, you're right to sign out. Slides the fucking iPad thing back out. And I was like, oh. And I'm thinking, what number did I change? Like, I know it's the last number, but what number did I put in? I can't remember these, because it's not my phone number. I was like, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, I punched it in because it just says to sign out, put in your phone number. Put in a phone number, click sign out. You know, and it just says, you know, unknown phone number. I've done it again. I said, oh shit! And I was like, hey, phone number's not working. She said, oh no, you told me that was a wrong phone number. It was someone else's. And I said, yeah, well, I'm trying to put it in to sign out. She said, I've already gone in there and edited your profile that you signed in on and put your phone number in that you gave me on your, like, that little stick-it note. And I was like, ah. So when I get all the fucking spam phone calls, I can thank you. Thanks! So I put my phone number in there, sign out, it says, thank you, you know, have a safe trip, or have a nice day, or whatever, big tick. And I was like, ah, oh, shit, fuck's sake. So I'm expecting fucking spam phone calls probably all the weekend and next week. And now I thought I'll share that story with you. As per usual, someone might find that interesting. But then I thought, that reminds me back to when you know, you've got to wear masks and everyone was fucking told to stay at home and all this sort of stuff. I had to go the RTA once. This is 2020, 2021, you know, sort of era. I had to go and get a new work diary for a driving diary. Logbook, whatever you call it. So I go to the RTA, RMS, fucking Service New South Wales, what the fuck ever they're called. And there's this fucking stooge standing out the front, you know, standing there. And I'm like, look at all these fucking muppets standing on these fucking stickers they place on the ground, you know, please stay 1.5 metres apart. Like, just let us in, you know, like, you know, I've got to be here because this is a fucking, you know, required fucking thing that I've got to carry this fucking stupid diary with me. Just let me in and get a new fucking book. Anyway, he comes up and he goes, have you signed in on the app? I was like, what app? And he's like, oh, the app on your phone. I said, yeah, I don't use my phone. Oh, well, you need to sign in. I said, oh, well, where's your book? I'll just sign in on the book. He's like, oh, we don't have one. You have to sign in on the iPad. And I was like, oh, okay, well, give it to me. He said, no, I've got to do it. Oh, righto, fucking sir. Righto, fucking, someone's given you an iPad. The power's gone to your head. Oh, this is my iPad. Righto, mate. Okay. He said, what's your first name? Shane. I said, what's your last name? I said, what do you need that for? He goes, oh, it needs to be put into the system. I said, what for though? And he said, because if we need to contact you, we need to know who to contact. And I said, I just gave my initial. And he's like, what's next? And I said, that's my whole last name is just one letter. He's like, no, what's your last name? And I said, that's my last name. He said, can I see your license? And I said, no, you can't. You're not a police officer. No. I said, I'm walking in, whether you like it or not. He's like, well, you need to give me an email or a mobile phone number. I said, I don't use email and I don't have a mobile phone number. It's in my pocket as I'm speaking to him. I'm like, no, I don't have any. He's like, well, you need one. I said, mate, I don't use either of them. I said, I'll give you my landline. No, we need an email. or a mobile phone number. I said, mate, I'll give you my landline, and that's all you get. And then he's like, you know, signalling inside, and there's his other lady comes out, and she says, what seems to be the problem here, sir? Talking to me, I'm sir at this point. And I said, well, I don't know, he's carrying on about something. He's telling me that I have to have a bloody mobile to come in here. I have to have a mobile to enter your facility. He's like, no, he won't give me a mobile number. I said, I don't have a mobile number. I don't have one. She says, oh, well, just, you can use your email. And I said, I don't use email. And I said, I'm telling him to put in my phone, like, just my landline. She said, you don't use email? I said, no, I don't. Which I legitimately don't. I have an email, but I don't use it. I don't check it, don't use it, don't like it. And anyway, I said, what's wrong with that? And she said, oh, well, it's because if someone, you know, gets sick here, then we can contact you, and it's just an automated thing that goes out to an email or a mobile number. And I said, well, I'm sorry, but I'm not part of your automated system. If someone gets sick, you can contact me on this phone number I'm about to give you. And she's like, oh, I just put in his landline. And he's like, oh, it won't let me put it in because it doesn't have enough digits. And I don't know what they ended up doing. And she said, oh, he won't give me his last name. She said, what's your last name, sir? I just told her the same initial. She said, oh, no, we need an actual name. I said, no, you don't. And I said, if you ring that phone number that I've just given you and you ask for Shane, there's only going to be one Shane that ever answers that. If I don't answer it, it's going to be my partner, who I've been with for over 10 years at that point. And I said, she knows who Shane is. There's only one Shane that will be contactable at that number. And she said, and I ended up getting in. I don't know whether you want to call me a Karen at that point, but I was like, no, fuck the system, fuck the government and all your stupid little requirements. I was like, look, if the government is telling me to go out of your house, to leave your house, you need to sign in and use your phone to scan QR codes. And I was like, no, the government can go and fuck itself. And I actually, like, the chances of it happening is very, 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 very low. But I hope anyone involved in the whole fucking locking people up and all, you know, like, oh, you can't do this and fucking COVID this and bloody, all this fucking crap. I hope everyone sees this, because I'm like, I just said the whole time, if the government is saying it's required to use a phone and you've got to scan all this, supply us with one. Supply me with a phone, you provide the internet, and I'll scan in. And I told a few people that, and they're like, oh, but you know, you pay for a license, you come here and you've got to pay for a license. I said, yeah, but that's a privilege. Leaving your house and going to the shops which are not government owned, that's not a privilege. That's a fucking human need, a necessity. That's a right. We live in Australia, not fucking communist fucking China or Germany in the fucking 1940s where you got to fucking follow Hitler's regime. We live in Australia, it's supposed to be the best country in the fucking world, and these fucking cum-stained fuckwits were like, oh no, you're not allowed to leave your house, you need to stay within a 5-kilometre radius, and only if you're an essential worker, which I was the whole time, only if you're an essential worker, you're allowed to fucking go and do your job, but you got to wear a face mask, and you've got to sign in with QR codes, and you need to keep a 1.5 metre distance from all people at all times. I was so over that. And I was listening to a podcast the other day, and I went, they were talking about it, and I was like, holy fuck, that was 5 years ago. And it didn't end 5 years ago, but it's 2025. Like, all the lockdowns and all that shit started at the start of 2020. It doesn't seem that long ago, 5 fucking years ago. But I tell you what, I'm glad it's over. And that little thing that they started up at the start of this year with some other fucking bird flu type thing in fucking China, And I was like, yeah, these cunts are gonna try it. They're gonna fucking try it. And the backlash online, every fucking comment, every fucking person saying, yeah, you fucking fooled us last time, we're not following into it again. Nah, I think the world has woken up from last time, you know, and their whole statistics of saying that 95% of people were vaccinated and all that, I don't believe that. Like, are you telling me that only 5% of Australians were not vaccinated? Because I must surround myself with those 5%, because there's a lot of fucking people I know that never got needled. Oh man. Anyway, that's my little story for the week. Sort of got sidetracked a little bit, but I tend to do that. So, look, I don't want to get the video flagged too much, so I won't say the word is COVID, but just tell me phone number. What's your best phone number story? Have you got a weird phone number? Is your phone number like, you know, 666-666? Or is your phone number, you know, okay, is your phone number 69420? You don't need to tell me your whole phone number. You know, is there a funny phone number story you can share? You know, you gave your phone number to a girl out at a club one night, and then, you know, or she gave you a number, you rung her up, and, you know, you rung it up and it's like, hey buddy, welcome to gay sex phone chat. And you're like, oh fuck, she screwed me over. You know, like, tell me your best phone number story. I'm sure there's people out there that have got fucking good stories. If you can condense it into a little, you know, 200 sort of letter fucking sort of paragraph, into a few sentences, throw it down there. As always, appreciate your comments, appreciate your watching. Leave me a like. If you've watched all this way to the end and you haven't subscribed yet, just subscribe. It'll make me happy for the weekend. Only because I'm going back to that same place next week, and I know it's going to be exactly the same, where I fucking go there, 7 AM time slot, and I'm probably not driving out till 9 o'clock in the morning. Fuck's sake. Can I avoid that place? Please don't send me there anymore. Okay, that's it. Bye for now. Stay safe. Have fun. Comment away. All the good stuff. Subscribe. Help me get to 10,000 followers. I didn't think I'd get there, or subscribers. I didn't think I'd get there, but we're almost at 9,000 at this point. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.